Hey guys, it's Julie with Julie's Designs. Today we're going to be doing some fun projects and what I think are pretty easy projects using drop cloth. You can get drop cloth all kind of places. I like to get mine from Harbor Freight. You can get a huge, like tons of fabric for less than $10, and I just love the way drop cloth looks. It definitely leans more to the farmhouse style, and it is freezing over here, so I figured we would try to bring on spring with some spring projects. Of course, you know my palette's a little bit more muted. We're gonna bring in those spring colors with florals and fun stuff like that. And I feel like even though I styled these for spring, I feel like these projects is something you can add into your decor year round. They are so cute, and I am so excited to show y'all these projects. So let's just go ahead and get started. In this project, we're going to be creating a cute little farmhouse carrot. So I folded over my drop cloth, and it's about 20 inches high. So you want your carrot to be about 20 inches high, and I'm just freehanding it, making a carrot shape, you know, smaller at the bottom, bigger at the top. You know, it's farmhouse style. It doesn't need to be perfect. And then I'm just using regular orange paint I had laying around, and then I actually created these little stamps using letters from the Dollar Tree, and then I cut down little dowel rods and glued them onto the back to make them easier to, hold. And I'm just dabbing my orange paint on, and you just stick it down onto your carrot shape. So of course we're spelling out the word carrot. I like to start from the bottom and then work my way to the top. You don't want to start all the way down at the bottom, because then you're not going to see that once the carrot is like standing up. So next we're going to hot glue the two pieces of drop cloth together. Again, I like to start from the bottom and work my way up. We're just gluing the edges. I don't go all the way on the edge because I want to leave a little bit of room for the edges to fray. And I just really like that look, kind of like a raw seam. Okay, so normally I use pillow stuffing, like I get a $3 pillow from Walmart, and that I can stuff a lot of stuff with. But I realized I didn't have any, so these turtles are sacrificing their life for this project today. The baby had to have these when we went to the thrift store, and she has never looked at them again since then. So they'll be all right. She'll be all right that I sacrificed her turtle. She will never miss them. So you're just gonna stuff the carrot. It's pretty straightforward. And if you want to leave more room at the top, then I would make it bigger, maybe go like 22 inches. And then we're going to use this boxwood from Walmart. I believe it was 99 cents. And I'm just going to stick it in the top of the carrot. How cute does it look already? So next I'm going to just add a little hot glue in there just to keep everything together. So I'm going to add a little hot glue to the front, and I'll add a little hot glue to the back, and just kind of squish it all together. That way everything stays in place. Next, I'm just going to take some twine. This is a twine from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to wrap it around the top of my carrot. I like to wrap it around a lot of times just because I like that look. It's up to you. You can use ribbon or whatever you want, but I like the look of twine. And then I'm going to hot glue like a little bit in the front and a little bit in the back just to make sure that the twine doesn't move. And then if you want your edges frayed even more, you could take a little bit of sandpaper and you just rub the edge of your drop cloth, and then it really gives it this frayed look. It will fray on its own, just accelerates the process. For this project, I want to cut out a piece of drop cloth. I am using this hard cardstock as a template. It is 13 inches high by 10 inches wide, and I'm just trying to cut the drop cloth as straight as possible. What we're going to be doing is making a tapestry with this drop cloth. I'm going to be using IOD stamps. I'm going to use the farmhouse one. I wanted this one so badly because of this rabbit. I'm sure I'll use the other farm animals, but I am obsessed with this rabbit. It's so cute. Rabbits are great for year round, but especially for spring. So I'm just using the IOD ink pad, and you just turn it over and tap it on to your stamp. And then you're going to turn it over. This one's pretty easy to handle without a block because there's lots of room on the sides to be able to grab the stamp and turn it over without getting ink on your fingers. And you just want to push it down. Make sure that you're getting all the details, especially the whiskers and everything. And then now I'm going to use this alphabet stamp that I had ordered off of Amazon. I already have my word laid out on the mat. It is, I wanted to use lapin, which is the French word for rabbit. I thought that would be so adorable. And y'all, I'm just so excited about how this project turned out. I'm actually going to hang it in my foyer. I love it so much. Okay, so I just took 2 pieces of wood that I cut down, I think, to 12 inches. And it's easier from the front to see, you know, where it's even and everything. So I'm just going to put like a little bit of hot glue on the wood and just push it down onto the drop cloth. And this is just to get it straight. And then I'm going to turn it over. I want to cut off the excess that I don't need. And then I'm stapling it. And that's what's going to keep it in place. So the hot glue was just so I could get it straight. And then the staples will keep it in place. And then I'm just going to staple some twine to hang it up on the wall. And then this piece is done. I absolutely loved how this one came out. Y'all have to stay tuned to the end of the video to see the finished product. So for this project, I cut out a piece of drop cloth that was a little bit bigger than this 13 by 10 cardstock. And I'm going to use this spray adhesive on the cardstock, and I'm going to adhere it to the drop cloth. Now, I've done this before also to create mats. I have a little 5-minute video about how I created these pictures in my room. If you want to watch that, I just love drop cloth used as a background anytime. So the reason I am gluing it to the drop cloth is because I want this one to be a little bit stiffer. So you're just going to push it down and make sure it's adhered to the cardstock. And then we're going to turn all the edges over and just hot glue them. I don't want to use the spray adhesive for this because that stuff is messy. You only want to get it to the pieces that you are gluing down. So to do the edges, the hot glue is just a much better option. And this will give you a really nice, clean, crisp look on the front. Next, I'm going to use this ribbon that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. It's a very similar color to the drop cloth, which is exactly the look that I wanted. I'm cutting the ribbon in 5-inch strips, and then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue at the bottom and fold it over just to create a nice seam. All of these steps will look familiar if you watched my DIY of the spring pillow that I made, and of course I'll put the link to that in the description below. Now I'm going to figure out where I want to put them on the background, and I'm just going to glue the bottoms down, make sure they're nice and even, and then I'm going to just put a bead of hot glue along each of the seams, and I'm going to glue them down to the drop cloth, and then I'm going to fold over the tops just using a little bit of hot glue. And you just want to hot glue the sides because you don't want to hot glue the opening. You want to make sure that there is an opening there for you to be able to put your floral in. Also think this would be cute to put like little test tubes or something like that in there. That was kind of my original idea for the pillow, is I wanted to create something that looked like test tubes. Okay, so I had this bead board and I cut it in half, and there's like already a natural seam, and then I created a seam on my table saw, and I'm just going to put the background in the seams. Y'all, I love how this came out so much. I love the rustic beadboard with the drop cloth. It just came out so much better than I even imagined. I think I'm going to be doing some more of this with beadboard because I Absolutely love it. Like the possibilities are endless. I think it'd be cute to put clips like I did on the picture in my master bedroom and then clip a picture. You could just do so much stuff. So I'm just putting, like I said, a bead of hot glue in the seam, and then I'm just putting the background into there and just making sure everything is in place. Next, I'm going to cut up some floral to put in the little pockets that I created. I decided to go with these like tall yellow flowers. I'm pretty positive I got these from Walmart for about $3. And I just wanted something tall in here, but you could definitely put whatever you have on hand. And of course, you can change it out for the seasons. Next, I'm going to turn the piece over and just staple some jute twine to the back in order to create a hanger. I absolutely love how this piece turned out. It's definitely something you can keep in your house year round and just change out the floral with the seasons. So this piece of wood is something I had left over from when I created my wall baskets. So if you want to see exactly how I made this, I will put the link to that video in the description below. But I thought it'd be a great thing to just put a little bit of drop cloth on in order to create a pocket to put floral in. I also think this would be so cute on a smaller scale, like if I just use one fence board and put like a rabbit stamp on it. It would be so cute for spring. There's so many possibilities with this, and it is really easy to do. So all I'm doing is I'm folding the drop cloth over to the back of the piece of wood, and I'm just stapling on. I'm trying to make sure here that it is straight in the front before I staple it. And then you're just going to fold over the bottom and staple it. I decided to go ahead and just keep my drop cloth plain and not add anything to it. But like I said, I think the possibilities are endless. It'd be cute to add some grain sack stripes, maybe with a crockery stamp. You could write out flowers or something in French, because that's always cute. Or you could just leave it plain, because once you style it up, it will look great as well. So this project was super simple. It's already done. All I got to do is add some twine to the top of this piece in order to hang it. Or if you want it, you could always put hooks for this piece to be hung. This is another great piece that can be decorated for spring, but that you could also use year around in your home decor. I told y'all these are gonna be so cute. Oh my God, are y'all obsessed with these as well? Please leave a comment below and let me know what was your favorite one today. And if you have created things using drop cloth, I would love to see it. Y'all go follow the Julie's Designs and Signs Facebook group, and you can share your own project pictures on that page. It's so fun to see what everybody is creating. I love drop cloth. If you love drop cloth too, I want to see what you are creating. I hope y'all really enjoyed today's video. Please give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe if these are the kind of videos you love. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all on the next video.
Thanks for watching, and give this video a big